Right, so it's going to take me a few minutes to get back into the swing of this. Whoops. I haven't played this for a good week or so. Well, more than that actually. Was it about 2 weeks? I think we did do this level before. I don't remember the solution. Is this one where I've got to absolutely run? No. Did I do this level? This little bit here looks familiar. I have to drop those down, don't I? Perhaps I should have checked my VOD for the solution. Hang on, no, I don't think I did. Wait, which password did I just do? I think I did the wrong password. I'm on level 45, not 40. I have done that level. The new password is keypad, not a cross. I got the new password and then I turned it off, I think was what happened last time. Keypad. How many levels are there? I think there's 100 because the password stops at 95, so I'm gonna guess that there's 100. Just turn this up for myself. I like the music. Woo! I like to get immersed. Oh, did I remember to turn the TV volume down though? Yeah, I did. Okay. So I don't think we did this level at all. I think I just... Or did I? Okay, well there's one crate. I need another though, surely. Gonna guess that I can't go over that yet. That's their exit? Possibly. See, if I explode that, they'll go down there and, yeah, be stuck. Okay. It's a fun little game though, but it is starting to get more and more tricky, as games are prone to do. Maybe this is for me. I just need to make sure that I can go over twice. Why would I want to switch that? Oh, for the possibly for the crate. I see you. Where's my exit though? I'm gonna need to remove the left panel, the right panel even. Can I fall down from here? Ooh. Hopefully that didn't kill me. Right, where's my exit? There's mine, so that's fine. No, wait, that's not mine, that's theirs. So how are they getting there then? They need to go up over this, over there. Not up the ladder though, they need to fall down. Okay. There we are. Right, now this needs to... Bit complicated. Most of my weekend just zoning out on video games for hours and hours, vegging out, it was nice. That's generally what I've done a lot lately. Oh no! This is the wrong way, so we've fluffed it. Well, fudge. What did I do at the weekend? Not really a lot. I mean, I was on Twitch in the evenings doing Step. I'm a little bit annoyed though. I've discovered that my Saturn cable's actually got a tinge of red to it. I was testing out Atelier Marie on the Saturn this afternoon because I haven't actually tested my own copy of it yet. But I double dipped on that game. I have it on the Saturn and the PlayStation. The only reason is I wanted the strategy guide for the PlayStation version, and somebody was selling the Saturn version and the strategy guide for such a cheap price. It was like the game was free because there weren't other copies of that strategy guide that I wanted. So I just bought the game again. It was like $10 for both of them. But the strategy guide has pretty much been unused, so I was very happy about that. I'm really bad at talking while I'm playing this game, but I want to talk. What am I doing again? They need to go down there, that needs to go. But yeah, so I was testing out the Saturn version today. It's been sat on my shelf. I mean, it wasn't scratched or anything, it was very likely going to be fine. But I thought, you know what, I'll have a look at it because I'm curious if there's anything different about it. But it turns out that I was like, oh, it looks weird, it looks a little bit red compared to the PlayStation version. But then I thought, is that just the HDMI cables that I'm using? Do I need this? I don't remember. I don't think so. Okay, so I want that to go that way so that the block will fall down there. There we go. So then I thought, well, why is it all tinged red? And so I unplugged the HDMI cables and put my actual Saturn-esque video cables in that I use when I'm not streaming. I do it that way. Because, whoa! Oh, sugar. I've done the wrong one. I've ruined the level. Let's start again. And then I noticed that it's actually my HDMI converter cable that is adding this red tinge to it. I hadn't noticed it on other games, but because I'm very familiar with how Atelier Marie is supposed to look, I noticed it because I've been playing the PlayStation version a lot. So Phantom Step must have a tinge of red. I mean, it's not terrible. You can sort of zone it out after a while, but it's very apparent if you're looking side by side. I mean, I assume nobody's commented on the game looks rather red when I was playing it, and when I was playing Parodius and all those other things, they've all got a slight red tinge to them apparently, but makes me want to get a new solution. I don't know what it will be though. I may have to finally consider saving up for a retro tink. I was looking at the prices of them today. It's actually not as crazy as I was expecting. Like, it's expensive, but I consider myself quite serious about what I intend to do. So it seems more like a... I would say, like, for a friend that just wants to play, like, a game, it's a waste of money. But I have a lot of stuff that I want to hook up, so it's probably a little bit more worthwhile. I probably should just walk across that, actually. I only need to go once. But yeah, it is a lot of money. Notice any registering myself, I'm not familiar with what you were playing. Yeah, neither was I, so that's the thing. It's only when I switched to a game that I've played hours of on a different machine that made me think. The art from the game that you put up is nice, with the funny fish and bird. Which game? Oh, the Gardener's Path. Yeah, I just finished that today. It was quite cute. I bought it quite a while ago. It was in... I can't remember if it was in a sale. I don't think it was in a sale. It was literally like £1.69 or something. It's on Steam for like $1, I think. I mean, I don't not like saying it's the... Oh, sugar. Whoa. I'm not saying, oh, you bastard. No. He's going to die now. Where's he going? Can I save you? Okay. I didn't need to save him anyway, but I will. But yeah, that Gardener's Path. I was just like scrolling down the PSN one day. Maybe it was in the sales, because I usually only look at sales. It must have been in the sale. I wouldn't have found it otherwise. Yeah, I was scrolling down and the icon, like, game logo thing on the PSN was just so eye-catching for like such a cheap game and an indie game. It really does pay to have a good artist do your thumbnail for an indie game, I think, because it really grabbed my attention. And it just looked totally different from some of the other the really cheap indie stuff tends to have really horrific art, or just looks very cheap anyway. It looks like, yeah, just fan art and stuff. But this looked gorgeous. So I was immediately intrigued, and then I had a look at the trailer, and I was like, you know, usually I wouldn't buy a game that only costs £1 or something, because I just would be suspicious of the quality. Just a bit judgmental of me, but yeah. There's that fine line. I feel like there's a sweet spot of about £5, and stuff that's below £5, I wonder whether it's actually good or not. they need to come up there then. But they won't do that. They will fall off. Okay, so they need to go. I need to not break that. But yeah, so I looked at the trailer. Oh, God, the water's coming up. Shit, shit, shit. I didn't even notice. I don't know what that just did. Maybe they'll die now. Something around the dollar set. No, well, I don't use Steam much. That's the thing. Steam's a bit different though. Steam has absolutely insane sales. I'm talking about the base price, like the original RRP. Oh, they all died. Need to be a bit faster. Less chat, more haste. But yeah, I looked at the trailer and the one that I posted in the Discord, and I thought the music was gorgeous. So then I was like, maybe I'm gonna get this. And I watched a little bit of like footage, like a mini review, and it was a puzzle game. And I thought, well, do you know what? I play a lot of puzzle games on like Mega Drive and stuff, and I do enjoy them. But it's just usually a game that I don't bother to buy typically. But then I thought, well, why not? Why don't I just take a chance on this cute little game? I did, and it's rather charming. Hopefully, that's the solution. You only use the D-pad as well, so it's very simple. Well, actually, you do use buttons, but you move your character around with the D-pad, but you can only move in a straight line and directly. Why hasn't this worked? What's gone wrong? Where are they? Did I not flick that switch? Is that not what that is? Oh, is it behind there? Yeah? Oh, it's there. Okay, well, we'll die again. You have to move your character and he can only go in straight lines, and he will go in it all the way without stopping. And you just have to find out how to get to the exit, and you use there's different obstacles and gimmicks, and every like 5 levels it adds something new into the mix. But what I quite liked about it was it has a kind of nice, interesting difficulty where it doesn't ever get insanely difficult, because each 5 levels it sort of resets down to introducing the new gimmick, gradually getting harder using the new gimmick, and then having a difficult one. But the gimmicks don't like all stack on each other, you know, like a lot of puzzles games do, to the point where it becomes like really difficult. Okay, that should be fine. Are they done now? Hopefully they'll make it. Yeah, you know, if it's like $1 and you like the sound and look of it, the pixel art's nice too. I mean, how bad can it be for $1? You know? If you don't like it, like, sorry. It's not a big investment. There are 5 passengers you must rescue, at least 5. Where's the exits? That's what I should look for first. Mine's at the bottom. Okay. Da-dum. Why wouldn't I want to send them up there? Is the water moving on this level as well? If I go up, I can't go back down. Boing. Whoops. Right. They need to probably come over here. Then they'll go this way, then they'll go this way, then they'll go this way, which is bad. I can't do that yet. Oh, I think I need to use that block. Yeah, it took me about 3 hours to finish it. I didn't play it all today. I'd just forgotten about it, so I went back to it. Which way do I need to drop this? This way? Oh, but I need to do the switch first. Whoa. Don't like that jump. Oh, I could probably send it to the left, actually. No, I couldn't. I really like the music on this. It's a really good bop. Like, they really knew how to make the Mega Drive sound good. Just some good instruments. Right, are we solved? And then they'll go that way, and then they'll go that way. And is that the exit? I'd almost... Well, maybe I should just look it up, but I'd like to see the... I'd like to see the Amiga version. I haven't watched any footage, actually. Oh, crap. How do I get over there? Oh. Oh, no! This is quite rough. Is there not a nice way for me to get... Whoa! Okay. The galley. Oh, I didn't pay attention to the start. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's a bad start already. Oh, this looks like it's just a race. Whoa! Don't double die. Right, well they can just stay there and be safe now, I think. And while I have a little look around. Right, so I want them to go this way. Not into the fire. Don't know about here. I think there was a squisher, wasn't there? So, whoops. Probably won't, but then they'll get stuck in a loop if they go that way, won't they? No, they won't. I want them to probably fall down. This bit here, this... Well, no, not actually. It's coming up in a minute. I'm curious about who composed this. I think maybe because it's got Codemasters, they must have shared some assets. Because there's certain instruments that I recognise. It more reminds me of Pugsy a little bit too, though. This like dum. That bit, it reminds me of games like, no, Roller to the Rescue. I wonder if, because they're all British developers, so I wonder if they sort of shared some sound tech for the Mega Drive specifically. It's one of the reasons I think this is probably the better version of this game against like the Super Nintendo and stuff, because I just think the soundtrack's better. Bit biased, but hey ho. I wonder if the levels are all the same. I would imagine they are. Sometimes there was little differences there. Alright, am I supposed to send them through? Where's the... I don't want to blow that up in case they need it. I didn't pay attention to the start map. If I go down here, I won't be able to get out though, will I? Whoa! Okay, apparently we can survive that. But they definitely don't want to be going that way. They'll fall off that. Well, that's fine. Right, I want them to go down this gap then. I think. That should be it. Doo-doo-doo. Oh no, because they'll go the wrong way. No, but they'll loop around. Have I really got to get them? No, I don't. I was going to say through these. Oh, I can't get back up. Oh no! I can't get up. Oh, that's the end of that. You're sunk. bum. I gotta remember how I did this now. Oh my god, this is probably redoing the levels. Right, what was the deal here? I know I'm gonna forget something. Flip that up there. I think I don't even need that. Shouldn't be so bad. There we are. Don't forget that. And that. Wait, what? I don't need to do that. Right, what was this one? I need to be quick, that was what it was. I think that was it. Was that it? And then I just wait? Oh, that's easy, that level. I say this, but where are they? Why is it not ended? They're stuck. Crap. I can probably still salvage this. Oh, I forgot to blow the door out, that's why. At least I can use the water to get back over now. What? Why are they dying? No! Why did they die? Oh. Silly. Such devastation. Ah! I fell off. Scream is pretty good. It is. It's horrifying, that scream. I'm gonna start the whole thing again because I wasted too many lives. I might need them. I might. Do I need to get this scream as a redeem? It might trigger everybody. I might have to make it expensive if I do though. It's better than Chakan's death cry. SOS Septentrion looking is a bit more cartoony than I remember. Have you played that one? I really want to give that a go. I've heard about it. Happy Jams has recommended it once, but I knew the I've seen the PlayStation sequel that looks fun. It's on the Super Nintendo, that one, isn't it? Did it come out in English, the first one? Damn, I get lost and no idea where to go. It's like an adventure game, isn't it? Or at least the PlayStation one looks like a proper adventure game sort of thing. I really do want to get a copy of that. I thought it might be a fun stream, that one, depending on how the language is. SNES. Did you just change your name to Green on purpose? How kind. Everybody loves that baby pink. It is the most popular colour on Twitch. It's more of a platformer with exploring the ship. I quite like the idea though of this. This is sort of mixed more like Krusty's Super Fun House. So Barfave is also pink. Boyoyong. Where's my exit? That's going to try with 2 other greens, so back to pink. Why aren't they, I'd like to keep Septentry on the go. SOS is the Western name, I'm guessing then. But yeah, there's some sort of random sequel on the PlayStation. The reason it really intrigues me as well is because it's made by Human, who make a lot of very interesting games, like they did Mizerna Falls and the Twilight Syndrome series. It sort of interests me a lot. They make sort of very quirky, interesting video games. Whoa, you bugger. Oh, whatever, I'll take it. I'll just keep going. I already changed that, worry about it. You can swap for today. You can both be pink. I can handle. Barface's name is pretty huge, so it's quite easy to spot. It's when names start to look a little bit similar. Got all them underscores. And also, it was only the other day when it was like 5 people that were all the same. I think everybody was all blue or something. I was like, what? Ship's deck. Or maybe pink, I guess it was, wasn't it? But yeah, the PlayStation one's in 3D and you move around a ship too. Like a sinking ship, I think. What does that do? I've forgotten already. Okay, that's that one. But yeah, this is just... If you've played Krusty Super Funhouse, you know what this game is all about. It's just get the passengers to the exit, but they only walk in one direction, a bit like Lemmings. But unlike Lemmings, you have to actually control your character. Oh shit. Bugger that. Rocks and turns and can trap you in annoying ways. That's crazy. Sounds very interesting though. It's the kind of game you wouldn't expect to be on a Super Nintendo. Like, a bit ambitious, perhaps. Stuff like that is very cool, though. Let's maybe do that first. But yeah, this was an Amiga game, and I've forgotten who made it now. Something like Zeppelin or something that made the original one. Zeppelin somebody. And then this is the Mega Drive version, which is published by Codemasters, who are quite well known, I think. I don't know how well they're known they are outside of the UK, but I think most people know them for doing Micro Machines. Is that right? Are we done now? Are you going to live? They're famous kind of in the UK for Micro Machines and the Dizzy series, although I can't remember when they exactly became Codemasters, because they were originally just 2 people, 2 brothers that were making the Dizzy series games on like the Spectrum. Yippee! They did that Pajama Sam thing, is it not Pajama Sam? Cosmic Space Head. Makes good use of mode, so I can imagine, with the rocking of the boat. Right, what was this level? Oh, it's that one, isn't it? Right. Problem with this game is you've only got like 4 lives, and you only get passwords every like 5 levels, so you have to keep redoing levels again. Which is a bit cumbersome. Was this the level that I just got to? What did I bugger up at the end? Oh, I couldn't get back up. Have I done it again? I think I've already buggered it up. I couldn't climb back up at the end of it all. Well, maybe I'm safe. Right, so then they need to go down there. Add up the playtime. Wow, yeah, I mean, it's a blatant anti. I don't usually like to say that everything's anti-rental because I think people over-exaggerate anti-rental difficulties in these older games, but in this case it's very much anti-rental. It worked on me, I didn't finish it and I rented it. It makes the game quite a lot harder because you have to keep redoing everything. Shit, I shouldn't have done... No, no, it's fine. Okay. And then go down there. And then they go in there. And we're done. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. If this game had passwords on every single level, it would be over a lot very quickly. Because a lot of the challenge is trying to remember each of the 5 levels while you're trying to rush through and not make any mistakes. It's very easy to die. Amiga rental's a thing? The original... that's a good point. I'm curious too. Man, Overboard. Oh, what's it called? Is Sink or Swim? Amiga. But then again, I wonder if you even had passwords on that. Maybe you just saved. Sink or Swim. PC. I think it's on PC, but we'll have a look. Cheats. Hang on, let me look at the stage layout. Where are we? We're at the bottom. Kevin start. I don't know. Let me pause the game. Sink or Swim level, but no, look, PC. It is. It's anti-rental nonsense. Sink or Swim 93 on the PC. There's passwords for every single level. So there you go. About the Amiga, though, don't seem to... Oh, Lemon Amiga. Here we are. Bishop's Move, Patsy for Kermit, How Now Powwow, Ringworld, Troughton, Red Planet. These are some niche references, these are. It's a British studio. This one I thought had it too, but... Megalithic, these are the passwords. My Breakfast, Tinny Boppers, Lock Salordi, what? Halloween 7, New Model Army, Timpiece, Larry Neven, Killer Whale, Blue Horizon, Arnie's Mum. What? Legopolis. See, some of these are Doctor Who references. Like Legopolis is Doctor Who. There was what Troughton would be Doctor Who. How fascinating. Doctor Who is a password. Mr. Jones's Puppy, Hyperspace, Robert Smith. Or was that the Cure? These passwords are funny. Hey Doan, how's it going? Who, Why, When, Sock Attack, Well I Never, Mr. Potato Man, Josie Wales, Sobriety City. Oh my god, it goes on and on and on. Indiana Jones, Mistletoe. Oh, there's less levels. There's only 61 levels. The final password's called Well Done. Whiz Bang Pop, Bad Bad Karma, Holy Grail, Have You Got It? So there's less levels because there's 100 on this one. I wonder if it's not even entirely the same. Oh, I saw your Twitter, Doan. That's shitty, that is. About the eBay thingy. Right, where am I going before I die? Probably not to that. Why are there 2 exits for passengers? Oh, what is that crate going to? Not that way though, is it? Where do I want to put this crate? Possibly... Whoa! In the hole there? It's annoying. Yeah, why do you even do that? It's just so dumb, like... Not paying and just wasting your time. Well, that's made a bridge there. Ba-ba-bum-ba-ba-bum. Are they about to die? No, they're on a loop, so that's okay. I hate doing these. I should probably actually look first before we go. So they'll come down here, they'll go that way, then they'll fall off there. to here. Oh, that's an easy exit. They can just fall straight into there then. That's it. No. Okay, so that is the exit that we have to use. I've done this all wrong then. Whoops. So I recommend Titanic Adventure at a time. If you like the genre, yes. If not, no. I like it. If you like point-and-click adventure games, then it's a fun one. If you like janky FMV, it's a really fun one. Oh, wait, how can I do... That block won't reach. Oh. 90s point-and-click. Need to get through it since you need... Oh, well, it's a good one then. I like it. I will just be back in a moment. I'm not going to change scenes. It's a lovely game over screen, isn't it? A lot of animation. Could use it as a screensaver or something. Or maybe end of stream. Their dialogue animation looks a bit cursed but endearing. Yeah, it is. It's got it's kind of, at the time it was sort of a bit cutting edge, this sort of technology that we're using. So it's pretty old. Can't remember if it came before or after Gabriel Knight. I think it might be after. It looks cleaner. But it's not a proper video, it's like weird photo stuff I'm using, yeah. The voice acting's really good. Right, let's see if I can remember yet again how to do this. I pressed the wrong button instead of jump. Oh my god. Oh no, I need to keep that open. Boing. Boing. That can go that way. Crap, ruined the level. I missed the first bit and I need that bit. Let's just start it all again. I'd push reset, but then I have to put the password back in. It seems to store it in the memory if you don't reset the thing. Bit silly really, they could have probably kept it in the RAM. Lots of games do that from this era to save you the hassle. I do really like the soundtrack on this. If you're not sure, because did you see I played it? Did you see I've played the Titanic thing? Because have a look, I've got a VOD of a little bit of it. If you want to hear my thoughts while I was doing it, but obviously I'm sure that. Well, oh no. I'm sure that there's some YouTube footage too. The only thing I found with, if you get it on Steam, it's a bit unstable if you're trying to capture it. Well, I was trying to do it on a dual monitor thing. Hey Damien, how are you? Am I winning? I've actually made no progress tonight. I mean, I've made progress, but I haven't got to a new password yet. It didn't save as a highlight here. It's on both, I think. I can't remember if I uploaded it to YouTube actually, but it's in my highlights somewhere. It's in a collection that's specifically just that game. It's only 2 or 3 videos. It's a long time ago that I did that. Oh shit, I'm on level 1. Oh, I'm just gonna hit reset. Now I have got to put it all in. Take a peek. I might. Oh no, I think it is. It is on YouTube. It's on my YouTube channel, definitely, because that's probably an easier way to watch. Wait. Oh, I was putting keyboard, not keyboard, keypad. Start the working day, but okay, this game could really use more frequent passwords. So I was saying that I thought it might be anti-rental to stop you finishing it too fast back in the days of that, and then Kura suggested having a check the Amiga version because you didn't really rent Amiga games back then, and lo and behold the Amiga version has passwords for every level, but the Mega Drive version is every 5 levels. Although the Amiga version only has 61 levels, whereas this has 100, so maybe it's not totally fair comparison. I haven't looked, feel free, but I would imagine that the Super Nintendo is the same as well, that it's every 5 levels. It's probably just to stop people renting it and finishing it immediately. Because there's not really, I don't know, a lot of replay in games like this. Although I'd play it again, and I do. Anti-rental to me, I don't usually like to say that everything's anti-rental because I think people use that a little bit too much as an excuse for just it's a little bit difficult. Like, oh, it's bullshit, you know. A lot of the retro games actually aren't bullshit. Some of them can be. Echo the Dolphin is on record as being anti-rental. I feel like Dynamite Heady is anti-rental. The Western version. Oh crap, they're going the wrong way. But I don't think everything is. Like Ghouls and Ghosts is quite difficult, but I wouldn't say it was anti-rental. It's just arcade. It's actually not even the same difficulty as the arcade, the Mega Drive one. The default difficulty is much easier. Because they actually have they say in the instruction manual, in the Japanese manual anyway, it says that if you play on professional mode, it's the arcade difficulty. Mind you, you know what, saying that, I've never played Ghouls and Ghosts. I don't think I've ever played the English version of Ghouls and Ghosts. So maybe, I've never heard of there being any difference though. Because bizarrely, well not bizarrely, but we had a Japanese copy of Ghouls and Ghosts when I was younger for some reason. I think it was just, maybe it was cheaper. I think it came with the Mega Drive that we got, which was an Asian one. No! Oh my god, the bloody jump on this game sometimes sort of slides off the ledge. I think I fucked the level as well now. I'm gonna be too slow. Oh, just reset. Hey Avoozle, how are you? Ghouls and Ghosts being that hard and still not being the arcade feels scary. I think Ghouls and Ghosts, though, I don't mean to sound like big-headed. Oh, I hit the wrong bloody level. I don't think Ghouls and Ghosts is that difficult because it has on the Mega Drive it has unlimited continues, and so you can sort of just brute force, like get your practice and get good and get through in the end. I've tried to play it on the PC Engine. I couldn't do it. You only get like 2 continues, I think. I got to like the second level and got game over. I'd like to give it a proper go sometime because it's on the it was on the PSN. I think it's on the is it on the PC Engine Mini? Yeah, it's a lot harder when the minute you got continues. Difficulty is such a bizarre thing though, because I always feel like I don't want to sound like, oh, I'm really good at games and you're clearly just not then because I find it easy, ha ha ha, or something. There's some stuff that I do find difficult, but I find it funny that because I've heard people and I've seen people struggle playing the original Sonic, and to me that game is just not hard at all. But I wonder how I would feel about it had I not grown up with it. This level is pissing me off because I've done this level. I'm just trying to remember how to do it. The SNES one's horrible. That's a totally different game. That is, well, it is a different game. It's not the same game. That's Super Ghouls and Ghosts on the SNES, and that is hard. I actually don't really like Super Ghouls and Ghosts. That's my hot take. If you like, I'm not really a fan. I think the difficulty's way overboard, and I think it also performs quite badly. Lots of slowdown. I don't really see why the game is thought of so highly, because I think it's actually a bit of a mess and very, very, very difficult. I tried to replay it a couple of years. Maybe I'd find the love for it if I really had a good go at it, but I tried to replay it like recently. Just couldn't get into it. Whereas Ghouls and Ghosts on the Mega Drive, I love it. Right, what did I just cock up? Let me just check. Are you on the right path? Oh, shit. I can't get back up now. Mega Man, everyone called Mega Man 9 extra. See, I thought Mega Man 9 was probably a little bit easier than the older Mega Mans, except, well, it was harder in some ways and easier in others. I thought it had a very fair difficulty, and it was a lot fairer than the older games. I feel like some of the sequences were harder, but they were very carefully made, so it was very much your fault and there was no shenanigans in the game. Because if you think about Mega Man 1, you know those stupid platforms that fly around? That's shenanigans. That's not you. That's the game being bullshit sometimes. But Mega Man 9, it was all very careful, I thought. I really liked Mega Man 9. I got through it. I didn't have too much difficulty, but it was by no means easy. But then I think it's probably more because that's come out in an era where people aren't used to games being that difficult. Oh, I don't even need to worry about that bridge. It will break with the box. That's fine then. I don't like to say this very often, but I felt like Mega Man had a sort of Dark Souls vibe about it. Not that I think it's anything like Dark Souls, it's not the Dark Souls of platformers or whatever, but it had this sort of like, you know, the it trolls you, but then you know for next time kind of thing, and there's never too much of a punishment. The bit that sticks in my mind is the is it Gravity Man stage or Astro Man? I can't remember. They're all kind of the same. The guy on the first one, there's those weird crane things that appear and just like yank you off the level and throw you into spikes. You do not know they're coming at first, but once you know they're there, then it's a bit more like the challenge is to not get caught by them. And I feel like the game was like that quite a lot. Right, we've finally made some progress. Am I honestly only going to do 5 levels this evening? That's crazy. Early Mega Man is a sloppy design for the era, but definitely has issues. Airman's attacks. Yeah, it really depends on which game. I like the early Mega Mans though, I find them better than Mega Man X myself. But it is sometimes just a frantic battle against the AI, trying to make it do stuff and stuff. I mean, who is it? Quick Man? Oh, he's erratic. Never been a big Mega Man fan. Seeing a few die-hard fans doing nearly nothing but that, I care even less. I like Mega Man, but I don't like the X series so much, I have to say. Dot Robot, quick man. Oh, Dot Robot could just go in the bin. I hate Dot Robot. But I don't like Mega Man 3. The last time I played through it, I was like, it's fine until Dot Robot, and then the game's just really, really irritating. Boomerangs do way less damage. Dot Robot's busted. Those bosses, like Woodman, his hitbox is massive. Trying to jump over the bastard. It's just silly, and the game just drags, I find. People, like, a lot of people will say that Mega Man 3 is the best one. That or 2, but I don't think so myself. I don't have the same nostalgia though. Well, I don't have any nostalgia for Mega Man because I didn't really play any of them until the Legacy Collection. Whoops. There's a better way to do that, perhaps. Oh, I forgot to do the switch. My favourite Mega Man, I don't even know what it is. I always kind of blur them together a bit, but I think I quite like 4 and 5. I like bits of 2. I think I like 4. I also just like 1. I think 1's pretty good. But it's not just the game so much for me, it's the weapons in them too. And I also don't really like the Dr. Wily levels. I always get bored of Mega Man games once you've killed the Robot Masters. That's really the best bit. I often think that the Mega Man games should they'd be better if it was just Robot Masters and then one more level and done. There's some really bad weapons. It's only short and easy. It's not short though, I have to disagree. It's really long because those stupid Dot Robot levels. They're miserable. I hate that part of the game. Before you can even go to Dr. Wily's level, you have to redo like the Needleman stage or whatever, don't you? And that oh my god, that level's garbage because you need to have like energy to get over the you need to use Rush. Oh, I don't like Rush. I don't like when they make you use Rush. Such a long game because of the Dot Robot stuff, yeah. Insanely. Oh, Dr. Wily is insanely short. I misread that. Just Wily's foot. Yeah, sorry, I just reread that now because I just saw Damien post the same thing above. I was like, oh. How Crunch really shows. I'd like to. I still like to play Legends. Yeah, I want to play Legends. I'm trying to get hold of a copy of Legends, but it's one of the games that's being a total pain in the arse to get a nice copy of it. 'Cause it has a white manual on the back. It is white, and and the front is kind of, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I really want Mega Man Legends 1. I have 2, but I don't have 1, and it's just trying to find the right copy of it, because it's just a Mega Man thing, I think, because it's a popular game and a lot of kids played it and stuff, but there's so many busted copies of Mega Man games, and I always see overpriced, cracked, dirty copies of Mega Man Legends 1, and I don't want to pay for a dirty, horrible game. I also want to get Trombone as well. But I sort of wish I hadn't bought Mega Man Legends 2 when I did, because sometimes people sell them together, but they refuse to sell them separately, and it's like, I don't need 2. But I can't play 2 because I won't play 1. 11 looks cool, might just dive into 11. New to the series. I don't know how much you would like 11 though if you're not a fan of the series. I mean, it's good, but honestly, I got into it with the Legacy collections, but the best way to do Mega Man, I think, it took me a while, and I played through them a few times. First, I sort of scummed through them with the cheats. But Mega Man didn't really click to me until, oh, crap. It didn't click with me until I started trying to beat it without, like, cheating. That's when I started to realise how fun Mega Man can actually be. And that you can sort of figure it out. Not .robot stages, yeah. I'm a fan of Wily stages myself because you can use your full arsenal. I just find them a bit, I don't know. There's always like some horrible level, and usually I don't like the bosses. I like the Robot Masters. I like the themed stage and how that works. I think it's very fun. Throw me a floaty. Oh dear. How are you? Where am I going? Right, you need to go down there, but I can't go down there yet. I've already done this bloody level. Tired? Oh dear. Oh, I just yawned now. Right, go down. Oh my god, faster please. I have friends that stream late. Who are they? Trying to keep up with their stuff. You should keep up with my stuff. I stream early. Do I? Boing. I've made tons of progress on this tonight. You need to keep up. I've done the same 4 levels over and over and over and over and over and over again. Right, I just need to beat this one and I'll get a password. Right, what is the plan? I don't understand. Exit Kevin. Oh, I remember now. I play Mega Man Legends myself, keep forgetting about it, I'm not sure which versions to play. I'm going with PlayStation. I mean, the sequel's on the PlayStation, so I think you may as well. Right, I don't really understand this level. That block won't land there. The one on the right will, though. Bum. That one needs to go over there and down onto there. Okay. I've got lives, let's just experiment. Okay. I don't know if I've got enough crates to do this though. I don't think so. No. This won't work. It's no use. Because they're still gonna... Oh, but they only need to fall down, don't they? It's confusing me because there's 2 exits. I could I may as well fill the gap. No. I don't know how I'm gonna... I don't want to have to make them go through this conveyor belt, which is kind of garbagey. So they can trot along this way, then they'll go this way, then they'll fall down that hole, and then exit. Okay, so the other exit's fake then, it's just to confuse me. So that's the solution, I guess. Ooh, that was silly. Don't die. Wait, why you die? Who? What? The who? Why did he die? What's your problem? That didn't work. So he dies. I don't get it. I don't get it. How can I put 3 blocks there? That one won't reach. If he dies, he dies. No! Then I die. How many times have I a crusher on the last stage of a level block is mean. Did he fall past the exit? I'm guessing he fell past the exit. I didn't see. But how can I... There's not enough blocks. Because I can't push blocks. But that one won't go over. Oh shit. Oh. I can't afford to die. Guys make a similar noise if they're saved, if they die. Captain Drago? Yes, one version's probably the better route. The overall game's the same. Things like voice samples are worth more fog and slow down as well, it seems, yeah. It was probably... It wouldn't surprise if it was made for the PlayStation anyway, and then just ported. It says a lot that they didn't put the others on the N64. I don't understand. Do you see what I mean? Like, I can't get a 3rd block to go there. It's impossible. Oh, I've got it, I've got it, I've got it. This is all to confuse you. You don't even need these blocks. No, it's all nonsense. No, I know it. It's this exit. That one is not to be used. Whoa. As long as I don't break the bridge, they'll just walk across and be fine. As long as I don't break the bridge. I actually need to explode the crates that are in the way. So that one needs to go. Okay. There we are. They can fall down that. Oh, bugger. This is for less fog. Dunno. They didn't even need to rescue all of them. Ta-da! Password, please. Password is Saturn. Second and input the info at the right and on the post indicates N64. I think the N64 version is probably not as good. I don't think generally anything that was made for the PlayStation I don't think ever benefited from being ported to the N64. The other way around might not be the same way though, but I don't think they'd take, because it's like Resident Evils and stuff, the movies and things will end up being compressed. I mean, it's a miracle they got 2 on a cart at all. Whew, I'm gonna die. Level 50, so I've managed to do 5 levels tonight. Woohoo! I didn't look at anything. What are these guys doing? Whoa! But they're gonna go up. They're gonna get crushed. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. That ain't fun. Have I got a race to get the things bombed at the beginning? Okay, that must be it. Is this not okay? All this conveyor belt stuff that was just to confuse you didn't work. Things like Resident Evil 2 on the N64, but also not being on PS1 synchro scaling helps with texture probably. I mean, maybe it is, I don't know. I wonder why they didn't make the others on it though. I mean, you could also, don't forget, you could play it on the PSP. There was a time when I was going to. Actually, maybe you can't because there's no English, is there? Did they find patch it? Wait. Will they climb the ladder? Or will they fall down the ladder? Oops, that was really stupid. Because can't I just do this? Oh, hang on, I need to get up there first. Okay. Am I stuck though, because I can't get up? Is there no way for me to get over there? Oh no! That's the catch. Impressive that it was faithful port would be superior. What about Resident Evil 2? Oh, I think Resident Evil 2, the gist generally is that it shouldn't be on there, and I think it's more of a technical feat that they managed to get Resident Evil 2 on the N64. I think is the deal with that. Because it's got a lot of FMV video, and the fact that they managed to get FMV video on a cart, I mean, it's funny because we do that now with Switch and stuff, but I mean, how many N64 games use FMV? Oh really? Let's check again. But you know, sometimes when it comes to ports and stuff, I used to obsess over, oh no, I used to obsess over which is the better version, but I've started, and I mean, I still kind of do a little bit because I just did with Phantasy Step, but sometimes just like play the version that you like, the console that you want to play it on is also important. As long as it's not totally inferior. I quite enjoy playing things on the Saturn when there's a good reason to. I want to play Pandemonium, which is a little 2.5D platformer, and I know it'll be better on the PlayStation, but I want to play it on the Saturn, I think, anyway. Is that it? Oh, that's my exit. Whoops. Du, 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 du. Unless it's like, it depends what you're wanting to play. Like, if you're trying to have like a religious experience with the game, perhaps do think about which version you want to play it on. If you just want to play something for fun, I sometimes like just seeing what's on the Saturn and what can I imagine for it. I do look into which versions are best though, but sometimes I want to just sort of create a bias to play it on what I wanted to play it on anyway. See, I'm not really as interested in the N64. What was this level? I don't have an N64 at the moment. Right. Oh, I could have got back up. I could have gone across the pipe. Oh. Oh well, I know now. That should be it. I lean into N64 for us and stuff that only appeared. Yeah, I prefer exclusive stuff. Although Chrono Gear will know what I'm talking about, but I personally like I think it's just because it's the version that I had. It's the only version I've played, but I've looked at footage. I prefer Mission Impossible on the N64 to the PlayStation, even though I can see the PlayStation has like voice acting and yada yada yada. The N64 has a different soundtrack. I think it's just better. I prefer it. What is this nonsense? Did they need to go that way? Was that a mistake? Oh, this looks devious. I don't like this. Can I really get them through that? That's trash. Surely. How many of these? It's gonna kill them. That's ridiculous. How am I supposed to do this? I only need to rescue one though, so that's okay. Last ball. Ball. Wait, what? Somebody lived? Oh, fuck you then. See ya. You're on your own. He made it. It's fine. Right, what are we doing now? Kevin, passengers, Kevin exit. Ooh. If it's going to get like this, the game progresses with these stupid like switch get them through timed gaps, I'm going to get really annoyed. I prefer just the puzzly side of it than the reflexes. I don't mind rushing, but the nonsense of conveyor belts is going to really start to piss me off if it keeps it up. Oh, I like this crap. I can't be doing with it. Thank you for the points. What is that? Oh, I was wondering if that was like a laser. Okay. Meow. It's just a very tight gap, isn't it? Is it all even gaps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! Then, do I want you to go this way? What does that do? I can't reach. Do I even need to? There's the exit. Oh my god, they've become like some symbiotic, crazy workmen. That's quite horrifying. What is going on? No! And they all died instantly. Well, fudge. Burp. I'll have him go that way first then. I can't get through though, that's the problem. Can I go this way? Right, we should be okay. But yeah, I need to get Trombone, I need to get Mega Man Legends at some point. But they're always a bit busted. I want to split them up a bit. Oh, this is savage. Whatever you call them, hot air things, they just take the piss. Oh my god. If you restart the level quickly before the death counter counts your death, you can just get away with it. 1 death instead of 2. I think I missed something up here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Whoa. This is fucking stupid. How am I supposed to do that? Crap. It's like split seconds. Maybe if I like not try and do it next to it, but sort of line them up. to be going through on time instead. I don't know. Not keen on that. Can cut this mechanic out. Oops, I wasn't supposed to do that. I was reading Doan's contribution. Thank you, Doan. Are you a big SNES person, Doan? I feel like I don't even think if I've ever seen you play anything on it. Sort of Mega Drive and Saturn and PlayStation. And did you have one growing up? Oh! Oh, I guess actually, I'm just thinking of RPGs. Maybe played one or two. Have you not played Illusion of Gaia or Illusion of Time? I know the ship was crashed, but this can't all be damaged. It's been the most malicious design. Yeah, you sometimes just think like, when's it gonna sink? It's taking its sweet ass time. And why do they only send one person? It's an absolute death trap, this ship. Don't have a SNES, didn't want growing up. Started to play at college on me. What games do you like that you've played? Oh, that was stupid. Terrible timing. RPGs, I played a little else. Oh, you like, duh, you like Chrono Trigger, don't you? Oh no. I see a techie Rob. Level 52. Let's go. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, this crap again. Check the other way first. Having to do a few of these event levels back to back with lives is not very fun. That was a mixture of the word fun and fair. I didn't really know where I was going with that. Bum 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 bum. I don't know what sort of a timing that they need. Woo! Oh, is that enough? Do you live? Only need one, right? So oh, my brain can't handle it. Woo! My brain handled it. That one's a slower one though, I think. Earthbound, Star Ocean. I need to play Star Ocean. I recently just got Star Ocean 2, the PlayStation 1. GG Brain, thank you. It's still kicking. Do, 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 do. See. Oh, yeah, I got Star Ocean 2. Because it's just, it's like, it's a funny old thing the way that games work in Japan, and Star Ocean 2 is like the equivalent of you saying like, oh, I picked up like FIFA 99 on the PlayStation. Like that's about how much it costs and how you can just find it like everywhere. It's just, we're drowning in copies of Star Ocean and Final Fantasy 7, 8 and 9. Not every single RPG, but generally any RPG that's made by Squaresoft that isn't like something niche like Racing Dragoon is just we're drowning in it. I can't even think what are the more expensive ones. Their older stuff is expensive though, like that's niche, like Live Alive is expensive now. I think a lot of that is because of YouTube and the remake made that one shoot up. But yeah, even if you want a copy of Chrono Trigger in a box, it will only cost you like about £6 or £7. Maybe not even that. But there obviously won't be in English. I'm trying to think what would be an expensive Square Enix game that's on the PlayStation era. Parasite Eve 2 is a little bit pricier than their other stuff. Not crazy, but significantly more than one. Let's go up there. Boing. Okay, here we are. And there. It's this stupid level. Is there not like another solution? Boxed Supermarket. Yeah, you can get that. Easy. I wonder if it'll go up a smidge now that the remake's coming out though. Because that's sort of why... Excuse me, that's sort of why I picked up Star Ocean 2 now. I picked it up while it was like... trash change. Just in case. I know it's never going to go up much, but I know what sellers and flippers are like. They'll... If there's any sort of interest, I've already seen suddenly a lot of listings for Star Ocean online that are slightly overpriced, like, you know, £6 or £7 instead of like £2. People trying to make a little bit of money off the hype, I guess. Aren't people rubbish? Profile? No. I don't think it ever was in Japan. The PSP copy might cost a bit more, but Valkyrie Profile 1 is fairly cheap. It's one of them a little bit more expensive than their normal stuff though, I'd say. I'd say I got a copy of... No, actually that's not true, because I have 2 copies of Valkyrie Profile. I don't mean that in a boast. I bought a copy, and I think I overpaid for it. And it had like cloudy mist on the back of the disc, so I wasn't very happy about it. And then recently, I found another copy. This is going to be a bit of a long story. Let me see if I can get through this first, because my brain needs to think. But there's a reason that I have to. Oh my god, I did it, I think. Do they live? Do I have to do something else? I can't even remember. Do they just go and live now? Please? Okay, yippee! So anyway, I have 2 Valkyries because the first copy I bought, I paid about... I don't remember. Just over 1,000 yen, like 1,000. I won Valkyrie Profile in a 1p auction. Japan, yeah, it is. It's not. I mean, it's. What's the word? I don't know. Let me start that all over again. It's unfortunate, but it is true. There is a huge privilege. If you can play games in Japanese, it'll save you a hell of a lot of money. Especially if your well, it depends what games you like. If you like RPGs, you'll save an absolute ton. So, if you want to play RPGs for cheap, get studying. Although, I guess you could argue that I spent a lot on learning the language. Oh, well, whatever. You tried. But yeah, you'll remember, because I told you, actually. Shmups and stuff will gouge. Yeah, shmups you fuck because there's no language anyway. And some other stuff, niche RPGs will get you. Anything that's sort of like got a cult following in Japan will get you. Like Tengai Makyo and Linda Cubed. ancient Roman, just sort of very niche-y, culty stuff will get you, that probably had a less print run in the first place. Where's my exit? But anyway, I think a remake release would make it go down. No, it tends not to. It depends. It depends if it, like more modern games, like when a remake does, it's usually when it's something like a PlayStation 4 port of a PS3 game. That's when the PS3 game becomes absolute pocket pittance. But a re-release of a retro game doesn't necessarily, because it's become a collector's item, is really what it is. Unfortunately, people just treat it as a hobby collecting thing now. Whereas PS3 games, as people don't see them as collector's items yet, they just it's like how we used to play games. Like you would buy an upgrade and just get rid of your older one, but now people are going back to wanting to play them in the original ways. Because I mean, I used to do that myself. I used to get stuff on the PSN and did not buy things physical because I just thought, well, whatever. But then I started to change my tune a little bit. Where's Kevin's exit? Because it's stuff like Valkyrie Chronicles or whatever. You can get it for the Atelier games as well. The PlayStation 4 versions of the Atelier games are quite expensive, but the PS3 versions of them are like £1.50 because they're just inferior in pretty much every single way. There is no real reason to buy the PlayStation 3 version other than it's cheaper. But they have a lot more added to them. Back to Mega Man. Mega Man 7 and X3 are way cheaper in Japanese than English, and the language isn't critical at least. Yeah, that's but that'll be because people want their childhood with Mega Man, don't they? They want the English versions. The Mega Man games are a bit expensive here though, some of them. It depends which ones. Like Mega Man 8 on the Saturn is rather expensive and going a bit crazy now, but the PlayStation version is really cheap. The collections of those Mega Man games will help as well. Mega Man's so widely available though, that's why the price I think stays down a bit. Seriously, where's Kevin's exit? I think it's very cheap on PC Engine. It's the remake, yeah. And there's some other Tengai Makis that are really expensive too. There's the DS version of Manjimaru. That's very expensive. The PSP version of Tengai Maki 4 is very expensive. Now, because I missed that window. I was going to get it for the PSP at one point, but oof, they're very expensive. The collection on PSP is expensive. I think the PC Engine Tengai Makio 2 I would imagine it had a massive print run, so that'll be why that's cheap. Because it's a huge game. Like I know people that don't even game that know Tengai Makio 2. It's in song lyrics as well. Where is the bloody exit? Or did I fail? Rescue 0. Oh, is it hidden behind a block? Where is it? Have I walked past it? Has anybody seen it? Am I just having a moment? Oh, it's there. So stupid. No password. This is the final level though. Price all over. Mega Man 2 to 4. Yeah, you can get the carts here for dirt cheap. I'd say, expensive Mega Man in just comparisons. The adventure game, the FMV adventure game, is very expensive on the Saturn. Oh my god, this level's going to be ass, isn't it? And I've only got 2 lives. I will never finish this Valkyrie story because my brain needs to think. It's not really even that interesting at this point. Can I do this? I've forgotten how to do this. There we go. Hopefully there's no time limit on this and I can chill. The FMV Mega Man game is expensive. It's cheaper on the PlayStation though. I want to get it. I think I'll just get it on the PlayStation. To be honest, it's probably best on the PlayStation. Makes you wonder who buys stuff like that though. Like, why is the Saturn version more expensive and why are people buying it? But when it's probably inferior. But I guess it's in those cases, I think it's literally people just collecting at that point. It's just to have it, not to play it. Right. 2 that way. I think I can... Anyway. Oh! So yeah, Valkyrie Profile. I remember I picked it up in a sort of expensive retro shop before I did. I was using the internet for a lot of my purchases, and it was one that's rather overpriced. Do I need to do this? Let's blow that up. And I think I paid about 1,400 yen for it. I was not very savvy at the time. And I also just really wanted the game, and I went into town, and those are the shops where you know that there'll be a copy. Oh! Well, that's cool. I want to do that again. That sound effect sounds like something. Like, not Dizzy, but a Cove Master sort. I don't know. What does this remind you of? Tojamano, maybe? But anyway, so I bought my Valkyrie Profile, and I think it had been buffed, and after time it started to go all like cloudy on the back, and I was a bit concerned. This is before I really understood that most discs are buffed. Where are they gonna fall? Then they go that way. And we can go that way. Fall down here. They'll walk into that, they'll go there, then they'll go there. Okay. That's not their exit, though, that's my exit. Oh my god. Their exit's there, so they need to come the other way. How am I gonna get... Huh? How can they... Oh, they need to... They need to get through that stupid conveyor belt. Oh my god. But yeah, so I was a bit unhappy and I wanted a different copy just in case, because I thought it was a busted copy. So then I was just in a used store, and they have a junk section, and I saw a copy of Valkyrie Profile for 100 yen, I think it was, which is about 50 pence. It was just in the junk section. I could look at it, it wasn't like wrapped up or anything, and I just opened it, looked at the discs, thought, they look fine, and I bought it. And then I took it home, and that's when I actually realised that my original copy is some real shenanigans. My original copy of Valkyrie Profile is, it's got, what was it? Do you remember, Barley? Because I sent you pictures about it. It's like the discs are the greatest hits version, but the manual was from the greatest hits version, and the disc, but the case was like the original. It was very weird. Like, someone had really been messing around and piecing that together. I sort of discovered. So I'm sort of glad I got another copy. Oh no, I wasn't supposed to blow that up. You had an amended manual from the greatest hit. Yeah, inside like an original box. It was very strange. But I've sort of pieced it all together now, and now I have a nice sort of original version of it. I'm going to do that after. Yeah, so that's why I have 2 copies of Valkyrie Profile. If anybody would like a very busted, drabby version of Valkyrie Profile, I don't need it. It's just sitting somewhere. I've used the parts. I used the case for a different game that had a cracked case. And the tray thing inside as well, poor thing. And Valkyrie Profile 2 is a little bit more expensive, but not that much. I think the PSP version of Valkyrie Profile is what's expensive. Forgot about the FMV Mega Man. Collector lower print runs. A little woo makes me think of Sonic CD. Yeah! I'll do it. Yay! It's the best thing about Sonic CD in my opinion, don't at me. Right, I want them to come over here. So I'm going to focus now because I really don't want to fuck this level up, because is this one riding on a password? It's going to be pretty miserable. It's very hard. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm male and multitasking, but it's pretty hard to do puzzly stuff and talk at the same time. So it's not very good for Twitch. And I do actually want to beat the game. Right, what am I doing with them? I've lost the flow. They're going to fall down there, and then I need to send them over that. and that's it. And they'll go up here, then they'll walk there, and then they'll go in the exit. Okay, done. Just need to make sure that they've got the way to go. They need to go this way. Whew. Right. Imagine just dropping that on yourself. Interesting way to make a complete inversion box. Yeah, it was really just about getting different discs, because I thought the discs you know, people talk about disc rot. People try and like, ooh, disc rot, all your stuff's gonna rot. I thought it was disc rot, and I don't think it is. I think it's actually just, it's been buffed in a machine, and it's the cleaning fluid that they don't remove at all, and it just sort of stains the discs. They still work. But I'm sort of glad I have another copy anyway. I don't really like the buffing that all the shops do here. They seem to buff first, ask questions later, and there's a lot of stuff I think that clearly didn't need buffing that just gets buffed. I hope that you're fine. Ooh! Yippee! Okay. Where's my exit? Actually finishing these sorts of games this one seems tough. Kind of game I would play tons as a kid but get stuck when things got tricky. Yeah. If I owned this one I would have definitely probably finished it, I think, because it's got passwords, you know. But yeah, I rented this and I didn't finish it. I rented it, I think I only rented it once, but it always stuck in my mind. Isn't it funny how you can rent a game for a weekend and you just remember it so well? Farmer. Yippee! Oh, that's very sweet. Shucks. I'm gonna just die. That's the sound when I cancel a stream. The first few seconds of the tune are pure joy. The rest of the game is a letdown. Of what though? Oh, the game? Yeah. I really am not a big fan of Sonic CD. I wouldn't say it was a bad game, but I don't think it's a great game. Farmer. Oh, we've done 10 levels today. That's not so bad. Weaker than Sonic 1. Yeah, I think it's the weakest of the 2D Sonics. But you're the same as me though, aren't you, Barley? You've got no nostalgia. I wonder if we're somewhat hypocritical because we both didn't play it when it was new. I honestly think I really would love to have a time machine and just find out if I would love it as much as I love the others had I just spent enough time with it as a kid, which I didn't. Because maybe that's how some people feel about Sonic 1 or something. I don't know. Well, no, they're wrong. Sonic 1 is just influential, and Sonic 2 is brilliant. Yeah, I remember the first, because I'd always wanted to play Sonic CD was always sort of a the dream game that I wanted to play and never could because Sega CDs were too expensive. I never had one. I didn't know anybody that had it either. I think I saw it at someone's house once briefly, but I wasn't allowed to play it. And I remember I finally got it in the 2000s on the Sonic Gems collection, and I was so excited to play it. And I just remember thinking like, you know? And I just was like, I'll just stick with my Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Music's good though. Oh. I've talked about it before though, and I've heard that the original version is better than some of the versions that have been released later. Like they made some odd changes to the time travel stuff. I think I've already chuffed this level, haven't I? Or maybe not. The problem with this game is it's very hard to... It's like a shmup. This level's okay though, but some of them are on time limits, so you can't even stop. Still early-ish, but not when my fandom was at its peak. Yeah. My parents' friends as a Mega CD, and I remember playing Super Shot. The first stage of Sonic CD. The only one I remember ever seeing was Eternal Champions. I think the thing is though, like, not even just the time that we played it, but I think it's the same with some Mega Drive games that I have a soft spot for, which are arguably a little bit jank. But you know, because I played them so much, I know them so well. Whereas I don't know Sonic CD that well. I never got good at it. I just found it annoying because I can't do the time travel. Whereas I'm sure that people that grew up with it, they've got it all like mentally stuck in their head forever, the best ways to do the time travel mechanics and all that stuff. I just can never be bothered to learn. I personally find my criticisms of Sonic CD are, I think the time travel is shit. I don't think it functions very well. I think the level goes out of its way to stop you from doing time travel, which I don't think is very fun. How do I get these out the loop? And I also think that the level design in general on Sonic CD is pretty awful. I think it's just very incoherent nonsense. It doesn't really guide you through much. Oh no, I need to be there. They're gonna die now. Crap. Oh, whatever. I think the level design... Let's say exploration compared to the stage design doesn't exist. No, I think that's the problem with Sonic CD for me. I think it's designed. You know how we joke they don't flow nicely for anything. No, you know how we joke about like a lot of Western developed games of the era that the level design is just like higgledy-piggledy nonsense. Sonic CD feels like a Western developed bad platformer game to me. Sorry if I've just upset anybody's childhood favourites. Still don't think it's a terrible game, but it's just, it doesn't do a lot for me. Aesthetically, yeah, there's so much that's nice about Sonic CD, but the thing is, I really want to like Sonic CD. I just don't, and I don't really know how to like Sonic CD. I think it looks good, it sounds good, it's Sonic, I love Sonic, I just can't get into it. I don't like playing it. I'd like to watch somebody else play it well. It's quirky and fun as well. Ah! Oh my god. Wow. We need to sort that out. This level's complicated. Struggling to pass. What the hell is going on? Oh, can't with it. We've made some progress, haven't we? Oh, I'm gonna be right back a moment.